What has Jaguar become? Well, this is what they've become. They are they are a nothing brand. A brand steeped in history, a brand that has had, well, little to no success lately in the last several decades of having compelling products, of having desirable products. They have been switched around with ownership. I don't know how many times just during my lifetime. Jaguar is being reimagined as an ultra luxury brand. We're going to read the comments from that YouTube video today and have a good time with it. But I just don't understand anything about this. And maybe you guys can help me understand. Maybe I'm just, a narrow-minded, simple country folk boy from Nebraska. I live in Florida now. Okay, most of you guys know that it's not nearly as cold here. So let's get into the comments, which this is one of the best comment sections I've ever seen. And the only thing brave about this ad is to leave the comment section on. I could say a whole bunch of horrendous things about this, but I could probably get flagged on my channel if it hasn't already. But I'm interested to see what other people have to say. You're selling cars to rich people, not the Teletubbies. This guy's Jag has lost 90% of its value after that. No one wants to be associated with this brand or what's left of this brand. And what happens to this brand going forward? They just want to be selling $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 EVs. There's nothing luxurious about an EV. They can be if they put really nice materials in them, but EVs aren't inherently luxurious. There are luxurious qualities about them in that they are smooth and they're powerful and they're quiet, which is all characteristics of a traditional luxury car. But if you look at high-end watches, this is the best way to compare it. If you go buy an Omega, if you go buy a Rolex, they're not digital watches. They're expertly crafted mechanical watches. And very rich people want to buy expertly crafted internal combustion engines. Well, and maybe have some additional toys on the side, but if I'm buying a Rolls Royce, I want a big engine in there that is expertly crafted and hand built, that has power behind it, that has specialty to it, not some electric motor that's been wound up by a machine, all right, with the coils and battery packs have been made with questionable labor and sourcing. This guy now has stage 3 cringe. I didn't even know cringe went to stage 3. If it wasn't on the official channel, I would assume this was a parody. That's how bad it is. Jaguar's pronouns are was and were. Hey, Jaguar, blink twice if BlackRock is blackmailing you. Yeah, exactly. A funny part about this ad is if you have no idea what Jaguar sells, you still have no idea what the heck they're trying to sell after you watch this. This will go down as one of the worst marketing decisions in history. Copy nothing. Well, that's better than copying tone-deaf brand simplification trend, okay? This isn't an ad, it's Jaguar's funeral. 18,000 likes on that one. Are you sure this will help us sell more cars? Jaguar says, cars? 102-year-old company destroyed in 30 seconds. Seriously doubt anyone in this video has a driver's license. I wonder how many actually drive a car. That is a great question. We'll never know the answer to that. Fire everyone in marketing responsible for this. How to destroy your brand in 30 seconds. Probably the most effective Aston Martin ad so far. This ad made me wanting to sell my Jaguar despite not having one. Is this an ad for a car company or discount fashion store for 12-year-old girls? Jaguar is now identifying as bankrupt. Never a Jaguar again. And if one of my 4 children buys one, he will lose his heritage. Comment section restored this person's faith in humanity. Even a high school economics student could ID this as company suicide. Never leave your customer base. Well, not only that, what customer base is this? This is zero customer base. All right. Let's revisit that question. I wonder if anyone in this advertisement piece has a driver's license. Do they drive a car? Cats have 9 lives, referring to the Jaguar brand as a cat. Jaguar has used all of them at this point. Who dresses like that? Who presents themselves like that? Absolutely, like what? I'm not going to say absolutely no one. There are some people out there like that. But are those the ones that are going to buy your ultra luxury vehicle? And the answer is, I mean, miracles can happen. I guess that might be the only answer. Bud Light says, let's make the worst marketing decision ever. Jaguar says, hold my car. We're here to delete ordinary, to go bold, to copy nothing. Let me fix that for you. We are here to delete our history, to go broke, and to achieve nothing. Well, they've achieved something here, and this is self-destruction. Owning a Jaguar just became embarrassing. Who did this? The Paris Olympics opening ceremony creative team? Delete ordinary and replace it with what exactly? Angry people dressed in rainbows? Yeah, I mean, none of the people in the ad. I think there's, the older guy. There's a part where he's spinning around with a paintbrush, and he doesn't that's the only smirk or sort of happy face we see the whole time. The rest is straight faced, angry, jellyfish. That's almost a smile, or that's a face of someone saying, I can't believe I'm dressed like this, maybe. This person definitely angry. They missed out South Asians. Okay, so they're talking about meeting, the trying to get every single race into one. I guess, were they trying to get No, absolutely not. They totally left out certain demographics in here, regardless of color. But anyways, WTF is this? Yes, 8,000 likes. This will go down as the worst new Jaguar logo ever. This marketing agency is completely out of touch. They're in touch with something, but not with the majority. All right. Or even here's the thing. Ultra rich people are not the majority, but they're not marketing to the ultra rich in this ad. Who they're marketing to, no one knows. No one has a clue what they're marketing to or what they're actually marketing. To be polarizing, yes, they did succeed there. And you know what? This marketing is extremely successful at getting people to talk about it. I can't tell you the last time I talked about a commercial. Maybe Super Bowl ad commercials. It's not necessarily entertaining, but it's conversation starting. But the conversation I don't know where to go with it. There's nothing for me to move past after this ad. And the Jaguar name has essentially just disintegrated after this. This is the funeral of Jaguar. I'll let you guys read this one. I said it out loud, but maybe it's not appropriate for some of the people listening if they're younger kids. Jaguar selling dresses now. Will your insurance cover this as a total loss? Ouch. So this person says, as a gay man, I don't relate to any of this nonsense. That's 100% nonsense. Because, obviously sexual orientation has nothing to do with this ad because we don't know what they're selling. This is my favorite of all of them. Jellyfish Lady wins, in my opinion. To make matters worse, British phone maker, nothing. I don't believe we get their phones in the United States, which is unfortunate, but they troll Jaguar, says Jaguar is absolutely nothing now by using the font that Jaguar uses for their new branding. Okay. I know I'm a few days late to this. There's nothing left for me to say other than nothing is what Jaguar has become. If we look back in November, so November 12th, Jaguar starts selling new cars in the UK, their home base, because they're going to EVs only. Jaguar Land Rover to cut 5 Jaguar cars from the lineups to boost income. That means that's their entire brand. Okay, like if I go to brand, is it? Well, it's enough. There are no cars here. If I go to images, am I going to see any cars? Do I see? Kind of like some concept things. Maybe I have to go back to archive, right? They've archived their actual cars. There's no other cars in the rest of their website, it looks like. So F-Type is discontinued. F-Pace lives on. E-Pace is gone. I-Pace is gone. XE gone. XF gone. Just to clarify, the XE sedan's dead. The XF sedan is dead. The F-Type, which is probably the best Jaguar. I mean, the F-Pace is cool too, but the F-Type's dead. E-Pace is dead. I-Pace is dead. All right, everything's dead except the F-Pace is the only Jaguar to remain in production from the current lineup. But if you look at UK, I mean, there's nothing on sale there. That's your home base, and if you can't have any cars on sale in your home base, what are you? You're nothing. Okay, I guess we just go back to this. Jaguar is nothing. Rest in peace, Jaguar. They were once an aspirational brand, probably 30 plus years ago. Now they're the laughing stock, and I know what laughing stock's all about. As a Husker fan, it had been 8 years since we made a bowl game, which is the worst in college football by far. We lost essentially every close game. We would play teams close. We were the best, worst team in the country because we would rarely get blown out. There are some asterisks to that, but in the past few years, we play everyone close, lose every single close game. Yesterday, we finally broke through. All right. So I've lived through the struggle of knowing a brand and knowing that it sucks. Jaguar sucks, and there's no redemption here. They just have to kill the brand to save face. They're a part of Land Rover. Land Rover is a great brand. Say what you want about their reliability, beautiful designs. The 90 Series Defender that I drove this week, fantastic SUV. It's full of quirk. It's full of character. Freaking supercharged 5-liter V8. I could be buried with that engine, and the transmission's really good on it too. All right. Beautiful designs, Land Rover and Range Rover. Jaguar needs to be cut the cancer away from Land Rover. Jaguar, dissolve. You are an embarrassment to Great Britain. I mean, they're owned by Tata Motors, which is ironically Indian, right? Yeah, cut the cancer away from Land Rover. Jaguar, you're dead, you're gone. And, you know, some people, here's the thing. There are a lot of rich people out there that just buy things to piss people off. I wouldn't be surprised if there are going to be some rich people that buy Jaguar not to be serious, just to piss people off after this meltdown in branding. I see Cybertrucks everywhere here in South Florida. And I guarantee a lot of those people don't enjoy the design. They just like being seen in such a polarizing vehicle. They don't care what it looks like. They just want attention. And they also like pissing people off. All right. Because, well, it is a vehicle that makes people angry, the Cybertruck. I think Jaguars became the Cybertruck of car brands at this point, but at least people are buying Cybertrucks. At least Tesla Cybertruck is a real thing and it works. Jaguar, they have written their own funeral and become nothing. Thank you, guys. I'm going to shut it down there. It brings a little bit of a tear to my eye, but just let this brand die. They haven't been successful for decades. Just let them die. And unfortunately, this is essentially like pissing on the grave of Jaguar. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.